We have to talk about the Republican presidential debate this week, big news event. It was about the economy, but it seemed to me that there just wasn't that much in terms of tangibles about, say, what these candidates are going to do about stagnant wages, the middle class, even entitlement reform. There wasn't that much in terms of specifics. Would you agree, Alan?
Look, I think the big thing to come out of this debate is that the person who was supposed to be the candidate of business, raising a lot of money for business, big business had put their hopes on him, Jeb Bush, just really blew it. It was a poor performance. He tried to take on Marco Rubio, and Marco Rubio bested him. Then he flubbed a question about whether DraftKings and FanDuel should be regulated. And Chris Christie came back and said, "Are you out of your mind? Why are we talking about fantasy sports? Why aren't we talking about ISIS?" And so he looked really bad. And if you talk to people in the Republican Party or you look at what's going on in the Twitter sphere, people are saying, what are we going to do about this? Now, he's got a lot of money. He can probably hang in for the long haul, but at the moment, it just looks really bad.
I think most people are expecting him to close up shop. One of my favorite tweets of the night was, I think it was Matt Drudge, Bush can go back to eating carbs again. Yeah. I mean, it was, the consensus was there, but the big question
my prediction is he won't drop out. I think he's got enough money to he's hoping he can, in spite of the poor performance, be the last man standing, and maybe he can. We got a lot of time left before the primaries.
But what does big business do? Because if the bloom is off the rose, so who does big business go and back? Is it Rubio? Is it someone else?
Well, I think Rubio is the next logical candidate who's, sort of is appealing to big business. But, I mean, Rubio is not a very experienced
he's very young.
Politician. He's very young, so whether he'll get the kind of support from business, which tends to put something of a premium on experience and expertise and ability.
He's also having trouble managing his own finances. I mean, that came up in the debate a little bit, but there's been a lot of coverage of that this year.
Absolutely. There's been a lot of reporting about that. It's really hard to talk about, managing the budget of a nation when you can't manage your own campaigns. So.